So I hear you like to see testing new makeup videos. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm seeing in the comments? I think so. So in this video, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. This is the look that I'm going to be putting together. I'm going to be testing new makeup for this month of June. I have a lot of newness from various different brands, and this is the look that I came up with using all of this new stuff. Hey you, I'm Maryam. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Subscribe if you aren't already. Notification bell for Wednesdays and Sundays videos. I'm trying to do a different intro because I'm tired of my old intro. And now let's hit it. Testing new makeup for the month of June. I'm still gonna do a swoosh. Right, so for once, I didn't actually write down all of the new makeup that I have in each category, so I'm really gonna have to pay attention to what I'm putting on my face so that I don't skip anything. So let's start with primer. I did want to test out the L'Oreal Prime Lab Matte Setter, the one that I've been talking about. I only got a chance to test out the pore minimizer before, which I thought was mattifying enough, but now I actually want to see what the matte setter does. I will say this one's quite scented. I don't mind the scent, it's fresh, but it also has a little bit of that alcohol undertone, even though it is water-based, but alcohol is the second ingredient. I smell it, but it definitely did the job. I feel like I'm looking pretty matte already. Next thing I want to test out is a new product for me, but apparently it's been out for a year. This is the first time that I'm seeing it. It's the new L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. So I have it in two shades, shade medium 4.5 and also shade 7.8, which is tan deep. This was sent to me by the brand. I'm assuming my perfect shade is probably somewhere in between these two. But what you're supposed to do is mix it up real well and then apply it with your fingers. So as much as I love the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, I have high hopes for this. I also am a big fan of hyaluronic acid products in my skincare. I feel like they do a really great job when they are mixed in with makeup products, especially when it comes to oily acne-prone skin like mine. It just seems to balance the skin. So I'm excited for this. Just in case, I'm gonna shake up the tan deep as well. Let's hit it. Ooh, that's pretty liquidy. I feel like that's gonna go all over the place. Yep. I'm gonna be very gentle with it. Oh, you know what? This might be a really good shade match for me. This applies really well. Wow, it's reminding me of Cali Ray, you guys. And Cali Ray is like my current favorite skin tint. I use it all the time. I wear it to the gym. It never breaks me out. It never feels heavy, and this one has a very similar liquidy consistency. Plus the hyaluronic acid, suddenly I feel like I'm awake. All right, I'm gonna add like just a couple more drops to my hand first, and then I'm gonna mix in this tan deep just to contour and to bronze up my face. Just like maybe one drop of that. Oh, I hope this wears well because this applies so dreamy. All right, let me see. Does this need any perfecting? Yeah, probably just a little bit because I was looking at a mirror that's pretty far from me. So now that I've got my close-up mirror, I do see that I wasn't super careful and some parts look a little patchy, so I'm just gonna take my brush and perfect it a little bit. But I gotta say, this Hyaluronic Serum Skin Tint plus the mattifying primer, also by L'Oreal, are working really well together. I feel like the skin looks very natural, like I'm not wearing anything at all, but healthy, not super matte, just like a very natural, radiant type of finish, which is my fave. Let me see if I can build it up just a bit. So I'm gonna add perhaps just like, oh my god, it keeps dropping on my nose. I'm gonna see if I can add just a couple of drops of product. I feel like this is a little bit too liquidy for a pump like this, but I get it, it's a serum, and this is how serums are generally distributed. Man, this applies great with a brush too. I think that's what I would do probably in my real life. I would probably apply just a few drops all over the face, and then add a concentrated amount with the brush just on my areas of interest where I want a little bit more coverage, because it does seem to add coverage, so it is buildable. And my forehead still has a couple of those post-acne dark spots that I need to heal up and also cover up, so this is working out great. Now it looks totally clear. Cat hair. Very impressive. I enjoyed that. Honestly, thoroughly. I'm gonna have to see how this wears, but so far so good. And I have high hopes because hyaluronic acid makeup products generally last very long on me. So I'm gonna use the BOBBI Brown concealer that I've been loving lately, the one with the weird wand. This one has been my fave. You need very little bit of product, and I love this shade beige because it has a peachy undertone. I feel like it's my perfect shade for the under eye, but I also like to use it a little bit around the nose to brighten that area, a little bit on the chin too, and like a pinch between the brows, but not too much because I don't want a peachy unibrow. I have this cute little brush from Bobbi Brown. It's actually their foundation brush, but it's like the mini version. I'm thinking this might be perfect for me to blend out areas that are slightly larger than the under eye, like perhaps this area in between the brows. This little brush just perfectly fits in between my brows. It's like a little bit smaller than an inch, like 3/4 of an inch. So it's like the perfect size. I hope they sell this. Cute. All right, I'm gonna try it for the under eye too. Yeah, this is my new favorite concealer. It is just so good. It covers everything. It has a matte finish, but it doesn't look heavy or makeup-y. You can definitely blend it out with a wet sponge if you are a sponge girl or boy. But I don't know, I'm just a little lazy when it comes to sponges. I love my brushes. That's what I'm used to and that's what I'm doing. But I have to recommend this concealer once more. It is just legit. It's so flawless. It doesn't crease whatsoever. It stays looking consistent throughout the day. It doesn't move, the color stays fresh, it doesn't shift or oxidize. I really like it. I just realized I do not have my under eye setting powder here handy with me, which sucks, but that's okay because I do have the Laura Mercier, which used to be my fave, is no longer my fave, but it's still good enough that I'll just use it today. Just gonna set the under eye, leave the rest of the face alone for now. More cat hair. I'm gonna use this NATASHA DENONA concealer that I don't really love, but it is pigmented enough for some of my spots and hopefully it'll work. I'm trying to use just the tiniest amount, but I don't really love this concealer because to me it's a little bit too heavy. Though I did not get rid of it because so many people liked it and I'm thinking maybe there's something wrong with the way that I tested it. I need to figure out a way to make it work. Plus I love NATASHA as a brand. I love her as a makeup artist, as a person, and so I just want to really test out this product in as many ways as possible before completely giving up on it, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a sec. I'm gonna grab my Pat McGrath concealer brush, blend that with the rest of the makeup. Guess this is where I have a little bit of trouble. This concealer, because it has such a thick consistency, it's so packed with pigment, it kind of adds bulk to your skin, especially if you have a textured pimple. Like if you have just a flat dark spot, then it's totally fine. But here I have a little bit of a textured situation and it becomes a little bit harder to blend it out and make it less visible. In fact, it somehow adds more texture to the problem area. But with flat spots, it's totally okay. But I think I was able to make it work. No? All right, let's move on. I have something super exciting from Fenty. They have a whole collection of this beautiful, gorgeous sunset-like packaging. This is their summer collection, and they have this unique product that is supposed to be a color adaptive cheek plus lipstick. This is what it looks like clear jelly. I'm gonna show you a close-up. This is how much product you get. When you bring it to the light, it looks completely clear. So it's so cool, and I'm so excited to test this out. I think I should probably test this out before I do any other products, before bronzers and highlighters, because this is interesting. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before, so let's just go ahead and get going. Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. That color is just so fresh. It looks so juicy and so luscious. I'm gonna take a brush. I'm gonna see what happens once I blend it out. Oh my god. So I am noticing some sparkles, some iridescent pinky golden sparkles within this product. I'm not sure if I'm seeing the color shift. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and maybe I need to warm it up with the heat of my fingers. But this is really so pretty. I kind of like it better with a brush. I just feel like the finger removes some of the color and leaves only the sparkle, but the brush kind of distributes it evenly. This is really lovely. I could probably do without the sparkle, honestly. I'm gonna show you a close-up. Hopefully the camera will catch it. I don't know if you guys are able to tell the sparkle part. Probably not. I thought I'd show you anyway. It is really pretty and kind of different. So now I'm gonna apply that to the other side. Really lovely. Very fresh and very pretty. Even though it's sparkly, I don't mind it because it's just so cute. Let's move on to some other products. I have some new products from Gwen Stefani's line, Give Beauty. I have some bronzer and contour duos. It's actually a cream contour and a powder bronzer. And I also have some multi-dimensional illuminating highlighters. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna open these up. There's 3 different shades in each category. I like this packaging though. I'm gonna take the medium one. It is called Toastin'. I'm gonna do a little bit of a cream contour first. I'm gonna pick up a generous amount. Feels kind of balmy, but I really like the color. Very, very flattering. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush to blend it out. Oh, this is really, really lovely as well. Mainly, I love how smooth and consistent this cream is. I also am obsessed with the color. The color is just so right for me. Shade Toastin'. This feels like a nice blend between a bronzer and a contour. Oh yeah, and this is blending out seamlessly. Seriously, very, very seamlessly. I'm gonna blend out my nose, and then I'm gonna go for the cheek. Just kind of hugging the cheekbone and the fatty part of the cheek. Well, I think this is actually looking like something kind of pretty. Okay, Give Beauty. This is impressive, and I'm not easily impressed, especially not with cream contours, bronzers. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna add a little bit more of this L'Oreal True Match tinted serum, only because I want to tone down this whole situation and make it a little bit more wearable. Like right now it's looking a little bit glam, like too glam. So what I think I want to do is add just a couple of drops more to subdue everything and make it look a little bit more balanced. Camera cut off, but I think you can see what I was trying to do. I was just trying to balance everything out a little bit more, and I feel like I did it. I feel like it looks pretty decent. So now I'm gonna add my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil to the center of the face where I like to smooth my pores. And everything right now is looking pretty dewy because there's lots of creams. So I'm just gonna mattify right here and also right here. I feel like that did it. Essence Cover and Last, my all-time fave. I'm gonna set the rest of the face. Cute. And then I'm gonna reach back for Toastin'. I'm gonna use this powder bronzer, even though there's so little of it and my brush is so big. I'm gonna dip just tiny pinch. I'm not sure if I need this. I really like the way that my complexion is looking, but since we're testing, let's test. I'll do a little bit on the jawline, just the tiniest bit back here in the back of the cheekbone, and just kind of hugging the perimeter of the forehead. This is really nice. I like that it is subtle enough, but noticeable enough. I really love the shade. Once again, if you are anywhere near my complexion, this shade Toastin' is perfect. Like the most perfect cream contour bronzer shade, and a really lovely matching powder bronzer shade. I like it. I feel like it is subtle enough, but believable enough that it almost looks like a natural tan. It's kind of like matching the rest of my body, which is like my natural complexion. And I really, really like it. I really like it. All right, so now for the powder blush. I have a number of blushes once again, and there were so many from my previous testing new makeup video that I didn't even get to. I'm really gonna have to be choosy with what I apply. So number 1, I have this new beautiful blush color called Watermelon from Lawless. I actually saw it in the monitor before I even looked at it, and it looks so stunning. This is from their new Watermelon collection. They also have a few lip products like a lip mask, a smoothing gloss, and a balm also in the shade Watermelon or Juicy Watermelon. I also have all the JACLYN blushes that I still haven't tested. Specifically, I was interested in testing out that lavender pop. And I feel like since I'm wearing a lavender top, it is only appropriate. This is actually a dress from Vans. I also have a bunch of blushes from Catrice that I am yet to try, but this lavender pop, I feel like it might be the color to try, along with this Fenty color adapting matchsticks. I feel like that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. This is very pigmented. This is so lovely. This is so lovely. Oh my goodness. I love a good old lavender blush on me because I am such a warm skin tone. Cool blushes just pop against my skin tone. They really look so vibrant and so fresh. And perhaps not very natural, but I really love the effect that it gives. It's just so current, I guess. I'm gonna move on to the Give Beauty Cheek My Glow. Check My Glow, actually. Illuminating Highlighters. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen highlighters. Ooh. Okay, this is reminding me of a Bobbi Brown brick, perhaps, because I'm seeing that there's different colors. I'm gonna open up all of them. All right, so here we have, so pretty, Carrot Country. This is more of like your anti-gold bronze type of color. Then we have the Peachy Homegrown Glow. This one definitely leans a little bit more peachy toned. And then we have the Platinum Cowgirl, which has some very pale gold, pale pink, and like I guess a pale icy yellow type of color. Thinking I should probably go for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and swirl all of them. And even though I already have quite a glow happening, I want to add some here onto the temple, also onto my brow bone. Oh yeah, this is really, really light and bright. Even gonna pop some into my inner corner. This definitely has like a platinum finish to it, but I like it. Not too bad. Oh, definitely not too bad. Though dusty. There's dust all over my phone. All right, next. I have a whole new collection from Dose of Colors. This one's called 10 out of 10. In this collection, we have a lot of stuff actually. We have some sponges, baby sponge and a mama sponge. We also have some lashes, kind of natural looking lashes. It's very pretty. We have some lip colors, lip liners, and last but not least, the thing that I'm most excited about is the eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, first time taking a look at it. This is beautiful. Very, very glam, but also very everyday. Let's try it. Gonna reach for the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You know how a few videos ago I said that I never really liked this primer? Well, I guess I had a change of heart because now I love this primer. And for the life of me, I can't find my beloved Fenty Beauty primer, so I've been using this one for all of my eyeshadow looks, including the NATASHA DENONA, and now this Dose of Colors 10 out of 10. I'm just gonna pack that all over my lids, because mine are very oily. And let's see, I definitely want to do something very, very, very natural. So I'm gonna dip into the shade Birthday Suit. Wow, this is kicking up a lot of dust. I'm gonna apply this directly to my outer half of the lid. This applies just fine. Just a nice neutral nudie color, which is what I was going for. I'm keeping the majority of the color on the outer portion. I'm using Makeup by Mario E3 brush, keeping it easy and chill. Then I'm gonna take a very, very fluffy, soft brush and just diffuse the edges. Cute. I'm gonna take a pointed brush, Laura Mercier Smoky Eyeliner. I'm gonna pick up this shade, Taz Tari. Line my eye, slightly wing it out, like that. And then I'm gonna pick up a brown color. This one is Shots. And just re-emphasize that a bit. These mattes are quite dusty, but they are pigmented. So there is a bit of fallout, but they are quite soft. All right, let me see if I can whisk that away. Okay, thankfully it's not sticking, so that's good. All right, and now I'm just gonna dip into this Dose Party metallic shade. I'm gonna add that to the center. Ooh, that's pretty. This metallic color is very, very soft. Perfect for just that little bit of glow as opposed to sparkle. So I like that. Lately I've been adding my sparkly shadows for the center lid place shadow all the way up to my brow bone, just because I don't have a lot of movable lid space, and it kind of helps me to make my eyes look a little bit brighter if I take it past this crease line, which is so low and so close to my lash line. And then I kind of place it into the brow bone, and that looks very, very glowy and very fresh. I like. This was cute. I'm gonna give it a few more tries. Do we have a new mascara around here? I think not, but that's okay, because we do have a few shades from Half Magic that are not mascara. These are their Chrome Addiction Eye Paints Plus Liners. All of these look like very mermaidy shades, like greens and lavenders and purples, which is nice. Also a little liner brush that came in with it, but I don't think this is gonna go with my look today. So I'm gonna save these for another video. I just wanted to show you what we have. Instead, I think I'm actually gonna utilize these lashes. They look very, very dainty, something I have not seen lately. I feel like a lot of the strip lashes that we've been seeing lately have been very, very dramatic. Also, because I've been on such a falscara kick, I've been loving the Kiss Falscara and also the new Impress press-on falsies. These don't even require glue. They're even easier than falscara from the same brand, Kiss's Impress. That I really haven't reached for falsies much, but I guess if you want to stay relevant in the falsies field, you need to do something different. And I feel like this very, very fine, very natural strip lash is giving us a little bit of that difference. So I'm gonna chop up these lashes to my eye size. I'm gonna add these on. I'm using the Huda Beauty lash glue, applying it onto the strip lash, then setting it aside, applying it to the second lash, setting it aside, and once the first one gets tacky, pick it up with my tweezers, and then I'm gonna apply it directly to my lash line. This is such a dainty little lash, but because the band is thicker, almost looks like you're wearing eyeliner. Okay, although I love the style of the lashes, I feel like they are just too light for the thickness of the band, so it takes a little bit more time to actually apply it on because the band is heavy and you really need to make sure that it sticks and dries with the glue. Otherwise, it's really easy to peel off. Okay, I think I did it and it looks so cute. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it just to make sure it doesn't peel off. No mascara needed. Next up, NATASHA DENONA has some new lip crayons in the I Need a Nude shade range. So assuming these are all nudes, How pretty. Look at that. 8 shades. Of course, I already have lip liner on, but I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna test out this. So the shade that I'm going for is shade Leanne. The formula of this lip liner reminds me of Rare Beauty's lip liners. It just glides on so easily like a gel. Really, really effortless. Very, very pigmented. I'm gonna try out another shade. There looked like there was another nudie shade called Stormy. This one's a little bit darker. And then I want to try some lippies. So looks like we have some new makeup products from the skincare brand TATA HARPER. We have the lip collection. And oh my God, this looks really, really presentable. I believe these are lip balms, but the fact that there are colors is what's really cool. So we have this shade called Blase. Love that name. This is how much product you get. Oh, it smells like roses, my favorite scent. I'm gonna try it out. Oh wow, this is so pretty and super, super hydrating. I feel like I was able to create a very 90s type of lip look with this lip combo. What I love about this lip cream is that it is the perfect mixture of lip balm to lipstick. There's enough color in here and it feels very, very comfortable on your lips like a lip balm that I could totally see myself reaching for this as I would for a chapstick. Oh, it feels incredible. Smells incredible, but the color is definitely there. There's color payoff. I feel like I need to give you guys swatches. This is just too cool and too pretty. And I love their skincare, by the way. If you're not familiar with TATA HARPER, definitely check out this brand. You've been told, TATA. So the color that I tried on, the shade Blase, and also the final swatch, shade Risque, look like they offer more pigment than the other 3. The other 3 are actually, in fact, very sheer, much more like a traditional lip balm, but they definitely do offer some color. For example, the shade BOBBI has a very cute, cool pink undertone, whereas the shade Juicy, which in the tube comes off red, actually gives a slightly peachy but very sheer type of tone. And because this is packed with antioxidants and nutrients, I'm not even going to use a makeup wipe to remove it. I'm just going to use a paper towel and then just pat the rest in because it is still kind of like skincare for me. All right, I'm wondering if I should try on any other lip, maybe perhaps something new from Fenty. You know what, just for fun, since we do this in every single video where I feature the Fenty lipstick case, let's actually pop in one of these lipsticks into this lipstick case. I'm going to look at the instructions because I feel like I effed this up 4 out of 5 times. So let's see. So here we have the base. Here we have the lipstick refill. Attach base to fill. Did I? Oh, okay, done. Insert fill, bullet first. Insert fill, bullet first into open end of case. I did it. I don't know if I should, but maybe I should. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this color right on top, just for a fun little pink moment. I feel like I like that, and I feel like I finally get it. I think we made it to the end of the video, you guys. I think this is actually my final look. Using all of this newness, testing out new products, and putting them to good use on my face. What do you think? Is she cute? Is she summer ready? I'll tell you what I think. I think this makeup came together quite fine, quite lovely actually. I really like the complexion. I think this L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Serum will actually be a hit for me this summer. I really like the way that it looks on top of the primer. The 24-hour matte setter, also from L'Oreal. I think it looks great paired with other products such as the Give Beauty cream and powder bronzer. I was not expecting such decent quality from this particular duo. For some reason, whenever they pair a cream bronzer and a powder bronzer in one, the colors really never go together that well. The formulas are just not that seamless, but this in fact worked really great. And I have oily, acne-prone, somewhat problematic skin, you know, and the fact that this cream just applied so smoothly on top of my serum foundation and worked so well with my powders and with everything else. This will definitely be a keeper and I will 100% be reaching for this. I love the color of this. It looked so great on my skin tone. So if you're anywhere near my complexion, once again, shade Toastin' might be the one to get. I also like the one highlighter that I used from Give. It wasn't like the brightest, the smoothest, the most amazing thing ever, but it was good enough and I enjoyed it. I'm very intrigued by this Fenty color shifting blush. I think it looks quite cute, even worn with the JACLYN Cosmetics Lavender Pop blush. Wait, I just realized that this almost looks like it's from the same collection. Like the colors are virtually identical. Both are made in the USA. Could this potentially be coming from the same lab? I don't know, but this color story is definitely of the same collection. Wow. Moving on. I really like the NATASHA DENONA lip liners. I wasn't expecting anything less than that because I'm familiar with her liners and they are generally very, very great. I am really intrigued by this new TATA HARPER makeup addition to the skincare line, and I like these lip balm slash lip color type of products that feel really good on the lips and offer a little bit of color. Even though we've seen this before, I'm excited to see it from this particular brand just because I like it so much. In the dose of color, she's a 10 palette. Will definitely stick around for a couple more trials. Although this is a color story that I'm well familiar with, we've seen it many, many times before. I think the quality of the eyeshadows, or the ones that I've tried so far, is nice. And so I'll definitely be dipping around and testing that out a little bit more. What else? I'm pretty sure I covered everything that stood out. If I didn't, it's probably because I don't remember. But here is the final look. I feel very comfortable in it. I feel like it works with my shirt, it works with my mood, and I also hope that it inspires you. So with that, I am gonna zoom on out. I'm gonna invite you to check out more of my videos over here. Peace out, I'm out, till the next time. Or is it till next time? Till next time.